they're battling. They certainly have heart.
As they anticipate pass, Asante Shammond goes onto the field. As they anticipate run, he comes off the field. They bring in the extra safety, and that's where they stand right now.
And I would think the Giants will run it right here. It is 2nd down and 6. I formation. I would think they would run wide. Manning under center. Somebody jumped, and I think it's the Giants.
False start.
Yep.
Number 66.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's David Dill, who's actually done a real nice job on Trent Cole today. We haven't had much to say about Trent Cole, and they've got David Dill back at their left tackle spot, and Trent Cole pretty much unheard.
Just one sack, Mike. Just one sack in this game for the Eagles, and that was by Moses Foku on the Giants' first series. After that, Eli Manning's been clean. It is 2nd down and 11. Football at the Eagles' 43. Manning in the shotgun again gives it off to Bradshaw, and the Eagles stack him up and they bring him down shy of the 40. Bunch of pushing and shoving that's going on. The officials are showing a lot of restraint in a game this important, and at a time like this, by not giving an unsportsmanlike conduct to somebody, because that could have changed the game and ended the game if it was against the Eagles. This is when you really have to show discipline. Clock under 3.5. Giants, 3rd down and 9. Manning under center. This is it. 3 receivers. Manning in the gun. Back he goes. Here comes the blitz. He lets it go, and it's incomplete. And the Giants will have to punt. And the Eagles are going to have the football in their hands.
Great job. Great call by Sean McDermott. And Kurt Coleman, the rookie safety out of Ohio State, gets a real good jump on the blitz, gets into Eli's face very quickly, forcing him to throw the football. He gets that pressure coming right between the guard and the tackle and pressure right into Eli's face.
Macklin and Jackson are both deep. Here is the punt by Dodge. It is a wobbler. Pulling for the fair catch and making it is Jeremy Macklin. Outside the 10 at the 12. 3:01 remaining in regulation. The Eagles are 88 yards and 7 points away.
This is it. This is when you open up your playbook. You become very creative, but at the same time, you're very sound in what you do. And as I said, and I've been saying all game long, you have to get the ball to your playmakers. Deshaun Jackson, Michael Vick, Jeremy Macklin, Shady McCoy, Brent Selleck, got to come up big.
What a game this has turned into. 1st and 10. Vick in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He fires, and it's dropped up at the 35-yard line. Might have been a little underthrown. They wanted Brent Selleck, who was open. The ball thrown a little bit wide. Now, again, with Vick and Selleck, he cannot lead him the way he does his other receivers, the wide receivers. This was underthrown a little bit by Vick.
Yeah, it's low. But in this situation, if you got to put your pads down, you got to leave your feet, you go down and you make that catch. This is crunch time.
2:56 remaining. Vick again in the shotgun. Slot to the far side of the field. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's rolling, still rolling, dodges away, fires the football incomplete, and then he's hit. With 2:50 to go. Vick had the pressure that time, and he threw it. There was no receiver near the ball. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
This Giants defense, they've been swarming all day. Michael Vick hasn't had much time to breathe looking at this defense.
This is it. It is 3rd and 10. If the Eagles don't pick it up here, they will go for it on 4th down. They have to. Vick in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Vick's back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Vick rolling. He's going to run. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he is hit as he comes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Michael Vick has given the Eagles life with 2:41 to go after a 32-yard run. Oh, is he something? Pushed out by Terrell Thomas.
He pays enough attention to the downfield receivers to just suck that defense in. The safety coming up jumps to the inside, and it gives Michael Vick a clean lane down the outside to run.
1st and 10. Eagles at the 45, their own 45. 2:41 to go in regulation. Back goes Vick. He's looking. He has time. He's sashaying. He fires. Complete. Down to the 42-yard line as he gets it to Avant. Clock with 2:29. Plenty of time left. Eagles have no timeouts remaining. There's the 2-minute warning. And the Giants, who at one point led by 3 touchdowns, are really on their heels. 2:18. 2:17. Can Vick complete the job? 3 receivers. He takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He fires, and it's knocked down for the 6th time in this game at the line of scrimmage. Jason Pierre-Paul this time.
Giants coming with the 4-man pressure. Mike McGlynn does a great job of holding Pierre-Paul off, but Pierre-Paul just tries to stay in the throwing lane, and he does, gets a hand on the football.
2:07 remaining in regulation. It is 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Giants' 42. Deshaun Jackson to the far side. Macklin to the near side. Vick in the gun. On 2nd and 10, Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He steps up. He's going to run. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Cuts to the outside. Down at the 20. Down at the 19 goes Michael. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This is something special. There's the 2-minute warning, but 1:58 remaining. The Eagles without timeouts. Vick in an empty backfield with a double wing. 4 wide receivers, including Riley Cooper. Ball inside the Giants' 20. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He looks. He fires. Down to the 11 goes Brent Selleck.
Safety split. Work the middle of the field. Although they dropped the linebacker back in there to try and take away that middle throw, but those safeties are split, and that's that soft area.
1:40 to go in regulation. Can the Eagles make it all the way back? Vick with McCoy in the backfield. It is 2nd down and 3. 1:28. The ball at the Giants' 12. Vick in the gun. He's back. He looks. He fires. Complete. It is to Macklin, and Macklin sidesteps and runs in for the touchdown. Macklin caught her at the 5, and this place is in a state of shock. A 13-yard touchdown pass to Jeremy Macklin. This is unbelievable. And here is Akers who can tie it.
This is the type of game where legends are made.
Here is Akers with the extra point. Hold your breath. Spotted. Kick. Up. Good. We're tied. We are tied at 31. Mike, I have not seen anything like this. If somehow, some way, the Eagles win this thing, I will tell you right now, this will be the most memorable Eagles game I will have ever broadcast. Because of its significance, because of everything around it.
And there have been so many big games that you have broadcast with these two teams. But, boy, this is one for the ages. This is the type of game where legends are made.
But here is the thing. The Eagles have to kick off to the Giants, who have all of their timeouts remaining, 1:16 remaining. So Giants have plenty of time to go downfield.
They do.
Against an Eagles defense that has struggled today. Akers to kick off. 31-31. The Eagles have made it all the way back. I have never seen anything like this.
They have to be smart on defense, though, and not allow Patterson out there by himself.
And they need good coverage as Akers kicks it. It bounces at the 15, bounces, and it is picked up by DJ Ware. Ware is brought down up at the 35-yard line. Again, too much on the return. That's a 20-yard kickoff return. 1:10 remaining. Figure Lawrence Tynes' longest career field goal, 53 yards. Manning under center. 3 receivers. Now he backs up into a shotgun. He has all the timeouts in his pocket. Manning on 1st down is back. Manning lets it fly. Incomplete. Incomplete. With 1:06 remaining.
Yeah, trying to get the ball to Derek Hagan. Again, they like him in that intermediate area.
That might have been touched by Trevor Laws.
Tipped by Trevor Laws.
It is 2nd down and 10. Let me take a drink of water. My mouth is dry. How about yours? It is 2nd down and 10 up at the 36.
What's better than this?
Nothing. Into the gun. Manning. 3 receivers right. He takes the snap again. He steps up. He fires. And it is incomplete, almost intercepted by Quinn Michael. Intended that time for Kevin Boss.
Yeah, he just overthrows Kevin Boss, and Quentin Michael very, very close to making a big, big interception.
Maybe it's time for Asante Samuel to do his magic, although you wouldn't think the Giants could throw anywhere near him.
Well, that's a pick that Quentin should have had, too. You know, when you look at the replay, that was made to order.
Manning in the shotgun. He's thrown 4 touchdown passes today. He's back. He steps up. He's hit. Down he goes! Inside the 30 at the 28. And the Giants will have to punt as Darryl Tapp, I think, is the man with the sack. What pressure. What a time for it.
Now, what a great job of just breaking down that offensive line by Trevor Laws and Darryl Tapp coming in. He may get credit for it, but a great job of getting the penetration and opening the gate.
Mike, you talk about momentum. You talk about 2 different games. I haven't seen anything like this. This is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, they're going to let that clock run down, all the way down if they can. They run it all the way down.
The first charge timeout, New York. 30-second timeout.
As much time as they could run off of the game clock, they ran it down to 25 seconds that they had on the play clock.
Well, they're going to punt, of course. And this is where you're going to be in a situation where a coin toss is everything.
Yes.
And
Unless Deshaun Jackson can pull off a Brian Westbrook, and the Eagles are going to have Deshaun Jackson back on this punt return. And this is when you want him to return punts. You remember Brian Westbrook a few years ago pulling it off in the closing.
More than a few years ago. The punt is Matt Dodd. How about a block on the punt?
I would put a punt block on. Why not?
I mean, even if you take the penalty, they still got to punt. There's 12 seconds left.
Please reset the game clock to 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
1-4 on the game clock.
I would say that Bobby April has the punt block on right now.
14 seconds to go. 31-31. Matt dodged the punt. Gets a high snap. Gets it away. It's a Duckler. Jackson takes it at the 35. Picks it up. Looks for running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Midfield. He's at the 40. He's let it go. Deshaun Jackson. I don't care if he jumps, dives. He's running around. And he's in the end zone. And there's no time. And the Eagles win. The Eagles win.
This is Miracle in the Meadowlands number 2. Miracle in the new Meadowlands, baby.
He ran around until all the zeros were on the clock. And the Giants fans can't believe it. And the Eagles have just pulled off the most remarkable win I have ever seen.
You've been listening to an exclusive